ambushed by a group of Yeti here in the middle of the Isocross Plains. So, I've kind of placed the minis on here in the middle. Unfortunately, the mini I ordered for Dagon didn't arrive in time, so I customized one quickly back with other minis, cobbled it, but I think it looks fine.
Man.
You amazing DIY motherfucker.
But you guys are.
Oh, geez. How? Okay, wait. So the net is over us, but then is it? Like, are they holding the net?
It's weighted.
No, it's weighted down. There are like heavy stones that is woven through that are kind of like keeping it on the ground there.
Okay.
You all can tell me where you want to get placed within 5 feet of the net.
I want to be near Caleb.
I like to be under the sea.
Okay, so you'll be near Caleb.
Yeah.
What was the
Caleb, you want to be
direction?
there?
Yeah, that's good where I am. That's fine.
What were the two directions that Caduceus and I?
In here.
All right, then I'm good. I'll turn around and look at that the direction behind me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the rain
Yasha?
shunted him and he didn't have total control of where.
Okay.
I will be kind of, a little bit next to Nott, but on the other, like in between Caleb and Nott.
Not where you want to be?
Yeah, that's good.
If you want to make your game table look like what you see here with Dwarven Forge modular gaming terrain, go check it out at dwarvenforge.com. But I want to be right where I am.
Okay. So I'll put Nott there.
Or actually, put me on the other side because I know Caleb and Bo kind of pulled me back from the nets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that'll put us at
Initiative.
Oh yeah, initiative.
Oh, right. Ooh, gotta have initiative.
Oh, I love minis.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's a big Yeti!
Oh, he landed like Iron Man in a 3-point turn.
Puppy dog.
Alrighty, so if I can get everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
No.
Okay.
No.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Why?
I'm gonna use my boots.
Okay. 25 to 20, anybody?
Nope.
Son of a
Cool.
20 to 15.
Nope.
18.
18.
Yeah.
We got
Yasha, that.
Beth and Yasha.
Oh right. That's dexterity.
It's crazy. 15 to 10.
14.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Oh, 10.
Quiet. Oh, thank you.
10.
And 10 to 5.
Zex.
9.
Jester.
Oh, cool.
And then
What's up?
Caleb. Caduceus, what you got?
3.
Vax shit.
Rolled a 1.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Wow.
get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't roll good.
Top of the round. We have Veth with Yasha on deck. You just dodge the net, turn around, and hear the howling between the two sides. And what are you doing?
First, I will try to burrow into the snow to hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll use all my movement if I need to like.
Thankfully, there is a lot of snow, and you are a small.
Yeah, can I like run
creature?
and slide and try to kick some on me or something?
I'll say because there is high snow here, you and your size, you would be able to attempt to hide in the snow.
Okay. Okay.
But if you wish to move from your spot, it's all considered difficult terrain.
Sure. No, I'm just gonna sit and hide for a second. Okay,
Oh my god, you are so close to those dudes.
Okay. I rolled for stealth. I rolled a. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
34.
Okay. So you are hidden in the snow.
Okay. I will whip out.
Just so you know,
Oh,
if you hide in a space and they know where you're hiding, you're not technically hiding.
damn it.
You know, if there's a table in a room and you get under the table, they still know you're under the table.
Burrow?
So if you want to move out of that space, that will help you if you're trying to do something from a stealthy position. But as of right now, they watched you vanish in the snow, and they think you're probably where you are.
You got to try to Bugs Bunny it without making a little ridge.
That's kind of what you have to do.
Making
Yeah.
eye contact as you're digging.
You'll never find me.
Oh, where am I? So, if I attacked on this turn, it would not be a sneak attack.
Well, you've stealthed. It didn't spend any movement to try and stealth. You can move with difficult terrain to remain stealthy in the snow. if you'd
Okay,
like to.
okay. I'll move in the snow to try to
Which
get
direction?
towards the big Yeti.
That was some back shit. Because
That right
quite a few times in campaign 1, it's like, I hide right in front of them.
Didn't prepare that.
Yeah?
Okay.
And now, so you're saying if I pop up now, maybe they won't know where I am?
Possible.
Okay. I'll try to do it.
We're living for
Okay.
possible.
Just pop my arm out and wait a second.
Shooting blood.
And what and
You moved
I'm
like 10 feet.
Surprise, motherfucker!
and I'm gonna vax this shit. I'm gonna throw a dagger,
What?
Oh, okay.
throwing the core cut dagger.
You got it. Okay.
Dagger.
Did you attune to the dagger?
Bat.
Yes, I did.
You did attune to the
I
dagger.
did.
Okay.
And sharpshooter.
Okay.
Ooh.
Putting some,
This is
Sting on it?
all or nothing.
As a quick heads up, just so you know,
Oh no.
where is it?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I need to find it again. There it is. Okay. So,
Might have to wait.
you would have realized at the time, maybe, but we'll say now because I just realized you tuned. It is a cursed dagger.
Sure.
So yeah, just all you know is the blade, it's bound to you, and you really want to keep it bound to you for now. So,
Does that mean I can't throw it?
you can throw it,
Oh, okay. I'm throwing it.
but you got to retrieve it afterward.
Oh, of course, it's fucking cool.
Oh, you gotta retrieve it after.
Needle in a haystack.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The curse doesn't mean you can't let it go. But so, nevertheless, you Bugs Bunny your way through the snow. And chuck this dagger. Go ahead and roll for an attack. So a ranged attack.
Work, goddammit, work. Yes. 26 minus 5,
Correct. So 21.
so 21.
That does hit. Yes. It's the big one, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. And so, is this sneak attack damage or?
It would be.
Hey.
The snow works in your favor. Being a halfling rogue.
Okay, this is straight up Vax roll here. These are all terrible. That's fine. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus 6 is 28, plus 10 is 38, plus 3 more d6.
Necromancy.
Jeez.
Oh, these are all terrible. 42.
42 points of damage to it.
Yeah.
And you use the effect to.
I did. So some of that is necrotic.
Right. But mark off a hit dice for a space.
Yes.
All right. Got it.
Jeez.
So, right as they're shouting you out to run, Veth just. And as the dagger's inside, it's still stuck in its chest. It's just there, kind of in its sternum. It looks angrily in your direction, and its eyes flash angry blue.
I go back under the snow.
Okay. All right, that finishes Veth's turn. Yasha, you're up.
Okay, I can't get to it. I would like to rage.
Yes.
Ray.
Let's talk to my car.
Is there a place to track hit dice? Where is this?
Yeah.
I've never used hit dice.
It's in the.
You could just know it, too.
Just mark
Okay.
one off somewhere.
I will,
In your short rest.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. I knew it.
I'm gonna actually try to lift up the rope to try to get them out.
Okay. So you move up. Go ahead and make a strength check. Because you are raging, you do have advantage on that.
Okay. That's better. That would be 22.
22. Okay. That will lift up the rope enough to get Jester free on this side.
Thanks, Yasha.
And any other attempts to get free from the rope, if they spend their action on their turn, will have advantage as well.
Great.
But Jester is currently now free of the net.
Woo!
So that's your action.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
And
He's got 3 of the net.
Okay. How'd you do that?
Yasha.
just trying to help you guys out.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn? Stay in there, put. All right. It is now the Yeti's turn. The Yeti goes, like, after taking the blow from the dagger, goes like, "Ugh, sneaky one.
Oh, shit.
And is going to go ahead and leap.
I'm Snow.
Oh my god.
Just a piece now.
I'm just Snow.
It's just urine.
As it lands onto the ground next to you, eyes now glowing with light blue rage, it and starts swinging its giant hooked spear out in front of it. This is going to be attack against both Beauregard and Veth, who are within that sweeping range there.
All right.
So that is 19 to hit against you, Veth.
Yes.
Miss.
And then Beauregard, that is a
Oh.
20 to hit.
Miss.
Misses. So
Wow.
Beauregard swings out of the way.
Dang, Bo.
Is that a 15-foot reach? 10-foot reach?
It's a 10-foot reach, but they're both within
Yeah.
space there.
Big boy.
Veth, you take
That's a big boy.
15 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to go ahead and swing again in an arc. That is going to be 22 against you
Yup.
and 26 against you.
Yeah.
He looks like
Those are big hits.
That sounds a lot.
he's
Yeah.
landing,
Both
but
take-
also like he could be pooping.
17 points of slashing damage.
17?
Yep.
I'm assuming because I am in snow that I can't uncanny dodge this.
No, as a reaction you could.
Yeah.
For one of them, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that for that one.
Okay.
So that was 17, so it becomes 8.
I forgot the order of this, but that's fine. I will then... Yeah, it'll then use his chilling gaze, which it should have done beforehand. That's fine. Or you know what?
You can go back. You're the DM.
I'll let you guys do it all the time. I'll go back on
Yeah.
this.
course.
Come on,
You're the
man.
DM.
So in
DM, go back.
the predecessor to this this attack, angrily, because you're the source of its anger, it's going to go ahead and look at you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Beth.
Don't worry.
Suddenly you feel its
get it.
piercing, angry blue eyes just pierce the inside of your psyche.
20.
20. And you shrug it off.
What was it?
You don't.
Was it fright?
You shrug it off. All right, that finishes its turn. And then it's going to come to Beauregard. Ford, you're on deck.
Okay, so we still took that damage, the sweeping damage.
You did.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's right beside me, so that's convenient. Can I flank Veth? Can I move around and flank? I don't know if that's helpful,
If you
but
could see me.
yeah. I'm gonna go over here.
Just watch. And it's,
I'm making eye contact with
going
you.
over here.
No.
you are red snow. You
Why
are
could you
red
fuck
snow. Miss.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of try and leap off of like an icy snowbank and pop it in the head a couple times. Pop.
Papa.
25 for that first one.
25 hits.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. That is 18.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's
damage
it.
on that one?
Yeah. Right. 13. That was a terrible roll.
All right.
Okay. Next one.
Go for it.
That's even better. 28.
That hits.
Stunning strike.
We'll roll damage first, and then we'll stunning strike.
Okay.
I know you're excited.
Oh, I got you.
13. No, sorry, 16.
16. All right. Good. That is
Damage. Yeah.
17
To save from it?
to save. What's the DC?
So, just 16. 16.
Makes the save.
How smart is this? Okay, all right. It's Constitution.
You have If you want to gauge its intelligence, you'd have to take a little moment to inspect it. But
No.
Give it
Okay.
a quick ACT test.
it's got a hefty physicality
She's
to it.
going for the state level.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. Flurry of blows. Pop.
Go for it.
And okay, that first one's gonna be a 27.
That hits.
Sorry. Stunning strike.
So damage.
Okay. I'm just doing it all at once. 1d8 plus 6 is 11 damage.
All right. That is 15.
Ha ha! He is done! Fuck you! 3 key points down. No, wait. Stunning strike, and my pop. 4 stunning strike.
And my
Sorry,
pop.
key points. But he is done. He is stunned. Okay. And last pop. 17. Nope. Sorry. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage. You want to stunning strike him again?
No. I rolled a 1, which sucks. So 7 damage.
7 damage. You got it. So as you swish behind, begin pummeling the back of its leg, you find kind of the base of its spine where you imagine it would be, and just start hitting towards the nerve center. And it's just hitting hard, muscular meat guarded by this thick layer of fur, and you're hitting it and you're hurting it, and it's kind of like looking over, trying to swat back at you. And then you get one good hit that you assume is right at the base of the spine. As you do it, it yells and like locks up, and you see it start to like fold to one knee almost.
Right in that sciatic nerve.
Yeah. That shit sucks. I know from experience. Yeah.
The extract aspects.
All right. You, since it is immune to cold damage, and that is the extent of its elements. Crazy.
Not surprising.
Yeah, there's nothing. I feel like we all knew that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
now you know.
It's immune to cold.
Is it smart?
That's right.
No.
Good to know.
I think its constitution is beefy though.
Yeah, I had plans.
Beefy.
All right.
Not
But 4 key points in, he is stunned.
Nice.
All right. As it's howling in pain, it is now Ford's go.
So much.
I can't. Can you count the squares for me to the big Yeti? Am I within 30 feet of him, or just outside of it, where I am under the net? I can't quite.
Under
see.
the net, you are roughly 25 to 20 feet from him.
Okay. I will take. Well, I'll take 2, because if I tried to shoot out from under this net, it would probably be a disadvantage, right?
Probably. I'll say yes, just because it's kind of instilling that challenge from below.
I will try, and I'll take 2 swipes at the net to try and clear the net from Dag and myself.
Okay, I was about to say you can. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Yasha does give you advantage if you just want to make an athletics check as you're.
Oh,
Oh, because she's holding it up.
She's
Yes,
helping hold the
that
thing
would
up
be
if
great.
you want to.
yeah. I thought
So,
I
as opposed to having to try and cut through, you just actually muscle it off of you.
With
So,
advantage?
With advantage on an athletics
That'd
check.
be great. Okay. 15 and 18.
Yeah, no worries. You get the net free, and it falls down into the snow.
Amazing. With my bonus action, I'd like to channel divinity, and I'm going to activate my Fury of the Tides.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So as you lift and shove the net off with your hand, you hold the blade there, and as you kind of hold it in front of you, looking around the space, you watch as some of the ice in the ground begins to suddenly melt in the proximity of the snow. As it melts, the water just seems to almost reverse drip upward onto the blade, and the blade itself seems to have this kind of weird, liquid, shimmering water across its surface.
Riptide, motherfuckers.
Cool.
Alrighty. You still have your movement because you broke free of the
Oh,
net, so you can-
yeah. I will, I have a pointer here. I will head 30 feet in this direction, out this way.
Alrighty.
Good call.
Great.
You got it. That finishes Ford's go. All right, Jester, you're up.
Can I get to the big Yeti?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna step up behind the big Yeti.
The baguette.
The baguette.
Spaghetti.
And I'm going to cast
Spaghetti.
Inflict Wounds
Weak.
at 5th level.
Okay, go for
Do I
it.
get advantage because he's stunned?
Yes, you do.
Spaghetti.
I rolled an 18. A melee spell attack. Hold on.
Snow like white confetti.
So that adds plus 10, so 28.
28. All right, that'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7d10.
Ow.
7d10?
Yeah.
Are any of these guys holding weapons?
The big one is holding this like
Hook
pole arm with like a hook spear in the end of it, and the other ones appear to just have claws and like some tools and bandoliers around them.
So just
They're
terrible
like physical
shit.
claws. They're not like weapon claws.
No, they're physical claws.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you've not seen Yetis with like tools and attire before. Most of the ones you've encountered, and the one time you encountered them were a little more kind of just feral.
What is it? What?
Got
41 points of damage.
beast.
As it's tensed up after being jabbed with a dagger, pummeled, and then having its spine cracked, you rush forward, and as you reach your hand outward and touch an element of its knee, there's this surge down your arm of black necrotic energy, similar to what you guys recently suffered by the gem. And as it impacts around the body, you watch as the fur around where your hand touched turns dark gray, then eventually black in that space, all at the thigh. And then it goes and falls down. Now it's on both knees in the ground. It's hurt.
Do I have any movement left?
You would have 10 feet left.
Can I back up 10 feet?
Sure, yeah.
Jester's complicated.
Stunned, so it can't do an attack opportunity on you. Alrighty. That finishes your turn.
Yeah.
All right. With that, it's now the Yeti's turn, the other Yetis. This one over here goes, Crystal! And ends up running.
His mother.
And is going to go ahead and attempt to grab and throw you back, Veth.
Good luck. I'm snow. You can't throw snow. Oh, wait, you can.
You're also not hidden anymore because you revealed your...
I'm snow.
Make a deception check.
There we go.
20.
Ooh. 13?
It says, no, you're not! In very clear common.
No.
And I need you to make an acrobatics check for me.
Acro.
Maybe they're not itties.
Natural 20.
Cursed.
You weave out of its grasp as it tries to grab you. It does put its arms out to protect the larger Yeti.
Are these like cursed people?
This one
Can
here
Yetis make a net?
is going to...
Yeah, they can
Yes.
make nets.
Maybe they stole it off
Speak
someone they
two
killed.
languages.
Oh.
And they ambushed us.
It can only get so close. It's going. And you see the one behind there goes like, no, and goes running. It looks over towards you, Yasha, because you're the one who's can only get to. And as it glares in your direction, you look over your shoulder as you go for your blade, and you watch its eyes flash blue. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me,
Okey-doke.
which you're good with.
15?
15 does succeed. You kind of shrug off whatever sort of piercing, chilled effect it was putting upon your mind. And it's going to go ahead and try and lay into you with 2 claw strikes.
Okay.
That is going to be, ooh, not too bad. That's going to be a 24 to hit
Yeah.
and a 19 to hit.
Yar.
All right. You take 9 points of slashing damage plus 3 points of cold. So it would be 5 and then, we'll round down, it'd be 4 and then 3. So you take 7 points. The other one is going to be 6 points of slash damage reduced to 3, and then 6 points of cold damage that goes straight through. That finishes that one's turn. This one's going to rush around and kind of come into range with both of you, and it's looking frantically between you in the direction of the big one, and then kind of, as it goes, it just looks vengefully pissed in its face before it gives this horrible growl, its eyes piercing blue,
I'm actually going to whistle.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
With advantage because of the cute whistle?
Nope.
9.
9.
Damn it.
You whistle. It looks back at you. Its eyes flash blue, and suddenly you feel the inner aspect of your body freeze solid. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, these things are meaner than I thought they were.
And it's going to make 2 attacks on you with advantage because you are now paralyzed.
Oh no.
Better me than you?
You also take.
How to do that? It breathed, it used the eyes.
Icy gaze or something. Stare. Did you just make that up?
17 points of cold damage to you, Caduceus, from that gaze.
I don't think so.
Frosty snakes.
Frosted flakes.
Took one for the team.
Oh, that was so nice of you, Caduceus.
Rather have the wizard up. Did you take healing this today?
I did.
Yay.
25 to hit for the first strike.
That hits.
I know.
Did you take
Natural 20 on the second, but it doesn't matter. They're auto crit because you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
They're crits.
When you're paralyzed, melee attacks are auto crits. So, the first strike against you.
Don't suppose my shield of retribution works. Never mind.
Nope, you can't use reaction because you're paralyzed. So the first strike is going to be 15 points of slashing damage,
Ow.
plus 6 points of cold damage.
Ow.
Second one is going to be, that's going to be 17 points of slashing damage.
Did you roll to hit?
Yeah, the natural 20 was the second attack.
Okay.
But they're both critical because they
Yeah,
both.
so it doesn't matter. Sorry.
It's okay. And then,
Ow.
and then 10 points of cold damage.
So 27 on the second hit?
Yes.
Ow.
And is frantically trying to maneuver through and take out whatever it can in the process. That finishes its turn. Caleb, you're up. Caduceus, you're on deck for your saving throw.
So I just watched Caduceus get laid waste to, and all the plans I had just went out of my head. And I reach out my hand and put it on my tall friend's shoulder, and I turn him into a mammoth.
Okay.
I have no idea what that does in this situation.
Is he a paralyzed mammoth?
Yes.
Well, he has lots of hit points, though.
Yeah, smart.
And I will use my movement to circle around the Yeti to get into flanking position.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please punch that
How many
button,
hit points do I have?
Punch it.
Oh, I'll tell you one
And
thing.
yeah, as much, or I can look up mammoth. I
After it pulls back with its like bloodied claws, growling angrily, you spin around and it's still keeping kind of like looking over towards the rest of the fight across the way. And then as it spins around towards you, it hears the grinding sound of something getting heavier. It whips around and looks up at the mammoth growing where the small fearball once was and just kind of goes. You see it audibly go. You don't know what language it speaks, but it's a curse. It is loudly cursing at its luck.
Did you find it, Tal?
No, not
126 hit points. 126.
126 is good. Yeah, I found it.
All right, Caduceus, you are a mammoth, but you're also paralyzed. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Do I use the mammoth constitution?
Yes, you do.
I don't have advantage though.
No.
Okay.
He is a pink and green mammoth.
Oh, that's 14?
14 will do it. You're at the end of your turn. The
Much better
paralysis
constitution than I have.
Hey, nice.
He is a mammoth at Burning Man.
All right.
This is fun.
That finishes your go, Caduceus. Top of the round. Veth, you're up. Yasha, you're on deck.
I'm up. Can I see that blade in its chest?
Nice.
Yes, it's a little ways up, but you could probably like scramble and grab it if
I'm
you
gonna
want to.
scramble up, grab the blade, and try to pull it down
Okay.
in the chest.
Go for it.
He's stunned.
Nasty twin.
Advantage.
Yep.
right?
Oh, advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's stunned from Beauregard.
Wow. Well, I don't even know. Is this? I just used the dagger's attack. So, yeah, lots. 29 to hit.
29 definitely hits.
And it's sneak attack because he's engaged with.
Engaged with bow.
Well, he's stunned. Yeah. Any attack that has advantage, you can sneak attack.
Yep. Oh god. Oh god.
It's not looking good for the big friend here.
No, it's not.
No, not at all.
2, 4, so that's 6. 12, 16, 21. Plus 6 is 27. Plus I'll do another one of those
Go ahead.
Plus 8 is 35.
35, nice.
That's nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's looking to hurt. As you carve the blade down and pull it free from its chest, there's this giant gaping wound now in its sternum, which is now starting to just drip dark crimson onto the snow around it. It's like...
Oh, I feel
That
bad
finishes your
for
turn?
it.
It's going to fall in.
No.
Or what else are you doing?
Okay.
Well, that used some movement, I assume.
Can we don't?
I'll say 5 feet.
Going to wear us his best party hats.
Sure.
No, I'll stay. I guess. Yeah,
love
I'll
it when the
stay.
palace in the
I'll bonus
picture.
action.
It's going to
I'll I could run away, but I think you can use flanking and shit if I'm on it. So I'll just stay where I am.
Flanking doesn't matter to me. I was just kind of doing it if it mattered to anybody else.
All right. Well, then I'll disengage and run
Yeah,
away.
Okay.
it's true.
Where are you running?
It makes no difference.
Just straight backwards.
Straight backward? There you go. All right, that finishes your go.
Any of us here?
Yasha, it's your turn.
Okay.
Like a fighter
I'm going
thing, really.
to let out a battle cry
Okay.
for zealous presence. So everybody within 60 feet gains advantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Yes, let's go, Bam.
Till my next turn, and as I'm screaming out my battle cry, I take out Magician's Judge and attack
You got it. I
this big
actually
boy.
forgot Dagon's initiative, so I'll do that after your turn.
Oh, do you want to do it?
I'll do it after your turn.
Okay. So let's see.
The net blocked him from my view, weirdly. All right, so go for it. You're attacking the one right in front of you, right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So that would be 24.
24 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Savage Attacker. It's better. 29 points of damage for the first hit.
Damn, nice.
That's the first 10.
Okay, well, that rolled that.
Aye, the left pap.
Okay, so the second hit is 23.
23 hits.
Yep.
Oh, much better. Like,
Whoa! Well,
Yeah.
we found some discrepancies. I realized I was doing something wrong. 20 points of damage.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Well done.
I was wondering.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what am I doing?
These two heavy cuts, you cut through twice. The second swipe sends a scattering of blood across the snow, and the Yeti. All right, that finishes your turn.
Yeah.
Where are it's okay.
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 It is now the large Yeti's turn.
You're ready to camp in this.
Who is stunned? He is on his knees right now.
wants to build a house?
Oh, he said
And he
stop.
falls to like one arm on the ground, just bleeding out of the wound in its chest. That finishes its turn. It's still stunned. Bo, you're up. Ford, you're on
I
deck.
knew when this happened. I knew this. Well, now I have to make the choice.
What are you gonna do?
He said stop.
What are you gonna do? You heard him. You heard him.
Dick.
Oh,
You
actually, before it's your
heard
turn,
it.
it is Dagon's turn.
I
Dagon.
was wondering.
Sorry, Dagon should have.
Dagon.
Dagon. Fucking. I have a bird named Dagon. I did this to myself.
Call him Dag.
I did this to myself.
It's Vax, man.
Dagger, Dagon.
Dagon.
Call him Daw.
Oh, it's my own fault.
Dageen. How
He
about
gets, it, he
Dageen?
gets it all the time in school. It was a problem.
DG.
All right.
Like a kid in
Dagon's
Lake
turn.
Town.
That, why was I even rolling that? He's spending his turn. Actually, no, that's why, because he was trying to get out, which he has advantage on, which is easy enough to do.
Why am I even rolling?
I did, sorry.
Brian bless
So he goes and like,
bridges.
Nice.
looks around, surveys the territory, and goes, are we stopping some Yetis? And he's gonna go ahead and rush over here with Sheila removed towards the one that's currently harrying both Caduceus, and he goes, That's crazy. Wheels up fast, and then it's going to go ahead and use, because he can go, let's say he moves 10 feet in a straightish line to it. He's going to go ahead and ram with the front of the wheel, which has the the pins at the front, to make an attack against that Yeti. Yeah, that is
Not
plus
my
9. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Mercy.
Remember what happened to go?
That'll be
I will never.
11 points of bludgeoning damage
Nice
to
job.
that Yeti. As he just slams into it because he uses action surge to get his other action back.
Hell yeah.
Surge. Wait, what is that?
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter ranger.
He's multi-classed. And so with this, so he rams with the first strike and then brings Sheila and goes, "Come on, girl!" and does an overhead swing with his axe on the second strike.
He's
That also hits.
done,
23.
so I don't know if like.
No, he's, the guy up there isn't stunned.
Oh.
And with Sheila, both hands on this one, that's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
Yes. Dude, 24 points of damage total? That's great.
Oh, Sheila.
All right, that's going to end his turn. Now, back to Bo. Ford, you're on deck.
Yep. You heard him.
Tears.
You're right there.
Tears are mixing
Frozen
with
little
the blood.
tears.
No tears.
You see in his back pocket a letter to his loved one.
So this
He doesn't
is
have
what
a
it
pocket, so
sounds
it's actually a
like
letter coming
when
out of his butt.
doves
But
cry.
it's a letter regardless.
Doves cry.
It's a quick quote. I'm sorry.
What you got
Okay.
going, Bo?
It's really hard for grandson.
Shut up! I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna vault kind of off of his leg, like off of his crouched thigh, and get up to his shoulders.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of put him in a headlock.
Okay, you're attempting to
Sleeper hold.
to grapple him.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Or you're just holding him?
I'm just gonna hold on to him.
Okay, yeah, because he's too big to grapple for you.
Yes.
But nevertheless, easy.
But I've got like Mila Jovovich thighs that I'm just like
I respect that.
crunching his neck with.
All
you
right,
know?
there you go. And so Beauregard is now up,
Uncle.
Yeah.
holding on to the sides of a neck that are the neck itself is 5 times as wide as you are, but you have a grip.
All right. I'm not gonna get in his ear.
Oh, just on the back of the windshield.
Relax.
I'm not gonna get in his ear. Be like, did you ask to stop? Did you ask us to stop?
His response is. It took all the strength to get that out because he's stunned.
Paralyzed.
And what are you gonna do for us if we let you go?
Yeah, can speak only falteringly as part of the stun condition. So, what was your question?
What are you gonna do for us if we let you go?
Okay, that is a 6-second round.
My stun is over.
Yes, it is.
Now is the end of my turn.
Indeed. So,
Does he get to answer
Time
me?
will tell. Time will tell.
so this is happening, transpiring while the rest of the round is happening. Because you climbed up, grabbed him, began speaking, and it's been a little back and forth. The stun fades. Now we go to Ford's turn.
I didn't hear any of that shit. I'm gonna walk up to this, the one that Caleb and Dagger are talking about. Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm gonna take 2 swipes with the Star Razor.
Go for it.
Kill him.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And the second one is a. That's better. That's a 28 to hit.
28 does indeed hit as well. Go ahead and roll damage for both.
No, wait. 15. Yes, 28. That's right. 1, 2, 2. I love how it got all quiet because now I'm attacking the kids of whatever this thing is.
Not kids, grandkids.
That's right. That is 11. Yep, 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points slashing damage.
And it shoves him 10 feet away.
Colliding with that, which does an additional 5
5
points of
points.
bludgeoning damage to him. So a total of 16 points of damage in that first strike.
Do I have to close the distance, use the rest of my speed to meet him again?
You would, yes. But
Yeah.
you have...
I think I only
you have
used
10
about
more.
15 feet or
Yeah, so
something.
you're good there.
Okay,
you move
good.
in next to him. After he slams into the back of the rock and you just rush in blade ready.
Amazing. And that is 16 points of slashing damage. It shoves him against the rocks again.
Well, it's only one time per.
Oh, that's right. That's only
Yeah.
one time per round. That's right.
It's all good. So up against him right there now. He's like pinned against the rock, taking a few slash wounds to the torso. He's looking pretty hurt and is breathing heavy, arms against the rock. Looking down at you, looking at the mammoth, looking at the mage. That finishes Ford's go. Jester, you're up.
I'm gonna assume that I heard what was going on with Bo since I was standing right in front.
You're pretty
of
close.
them.
Yeah, you would have picked up on that.
So I'm just going
Pretty
to hold a guiding bolt
Okay.
at second level. In case Big Mamba Jumba doesn't back off.
Okay.
If he acts aggressive, I'm going to hit him with it.
Got it. Okay. So you're holding that. That's your turn? Mm-hmm. All right. Now the other Yetis go. This one here turns to the front and it's just kind of like trying to figure out what to do. It's looking at you, Beauregard, and it looks like it's just... It's in like a standoff.
That's the tinier one?
The tiny one right there.
Okay.
It's kind of glaring up at you, its eyes sparkling, and it's full on just stalemate at the moment, waiting for the next person to make a move.
Okay.
This one here that was attacking Yasha is still going in against Yasha. It's now going... Actually, you know what? This one... Actually, no, it's all it can do. It's going to go ahead and use its chilling gaze against you once more. So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, come on.
Wait, you saved from it previously, right?
Say again?
You saved from the thing previously?
I did.
Right?
Yeah, I think that's
Then you are immune to it, yeah. So,
Immune.
To that one?
yeah, so it has no effect on you. Never mind. So it tries it again. You shake it off. Angrily, it just goes and tears into you twice with its claws. Oh man, that's a 25 to hit,
No. Yes, it
and
is.
that is going to be a 12 to hit.
Okay, halved.
So the first one is 11 reduced to 5, so 5 slashing damage.
Oh, I see.
so nice.
Those are both attack rolls, sorry. And then you take 2 points of cold damage.
Okay.
That's its turn. The one over here that's against the wall with you, like surrounded with you, it just kind of like keeps its hands up and looks over now past the shoulders and sees the larger one, and it's just kind of like looking for a sign, looking for something. It's just waiting. So it's holding its action. Okay. That brings us to Caleb. Caduceus, you're on deck as a mammoth.
Ooh, I'm seeing...
It used its whole turn to just do that.
It's holding its action.
Okay, I can sense a little bit of de-escalation here, so I'm going to hold Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
And attack anyone who attacks one of the Mighty Nine.
You got it.
Nice.
Okay, that finishes your go.
Yeah.
What's up, mammoth?
How smart am I?
You know,
Oh boy, I'm not that smart.
What's the intelligence of a mammoth?
3.
3. Yeah, it's not quite a fly.
You're half a grog.
Moth.
I don't know. Well,
Sorry.
wisdom is 11.
Yeah.
So would I get the sense that this is de-escalating, or would I not? Watching everyone kind of...
I will let you interpret that how you wish. I trust you, Allison.
No. So I'm going to just take a standard... I'm just going to take a gore attack,
Go for it.
since no one's telling me to stop.
Okay.
Lockbox.
And that hits.
I invented the intro.
That's... Oh god, that's bad.
Okay.
That's... Where's all the dice I need for this? There's
Oh my god, too many dice. What'd you roll to hit?
28.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Yeah.
Just want to double check.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is this right? Yep. So this is... Oh no. 10...
He's not saying he has too
Wait, let me... 7...
too many to roll.
10, 15, 21 points of damage.
Oh.
That's what I got.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, he falls.
Buddy.
I was a mammoth.
He is, as you just gore him with the horns, he's like waiting, and as soon as he turns to go ahead and try and defend himself, you gore him with the horns and lift him up off the ground. As they pull out, he falls to the ground, unconscious.
We can heal.
The other, back there, he'll be coming up in a bit, but you sense the tension suddenly escalate immensely in the middle of this battlefield.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us, and then Dagon, who sees this and is currently, after this whole circumstance, goes like, "That's not too bad. Might be." He looks over his shoulder at the rest and kind of goes like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 okay." And he spins and rolls up here. And goes, "I sense we have Alouette folk. Oh, right.
Son of a bitch.
Can anybody?" And kind of like looks over at you. "Anybody?" And points over to the one that's now lying bleeding out in the snow.
Like heal.
Yeah.
That brings us to Veth's go.
Oh,
You can heal, right?
I've got a potion.
I can heal.
I'll just pass.
Hold it.
I'll hold a crossbow attack if things go
Okay.
south.
Yasha, it's your turn. You can see now as the Yeti stabbed, fallen, bleeding out, all the other Yetis are like turning and looking, and even the big one that is currently kind of taking a moment of calm with bow on the back, eyes just flick up at its fallen comrade, and you can see rage building in its face. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to walk over to the one that has fallen.
To the one that is fallen.
To the one that has fallen. And then I'm going to take my hands and shove them into the chest of the fur, stand him up, and then heal him for healing hands.
Thought that was
And
going
then
a different way.
Right.
Just Mortal Kombat.
Tastes like bugs.
And then I'm going to scream out, "Are we fucking done?"
All right, how much do you heal him for?
That is 13 hit points.
As you lift him up, and it's a massive creature. It weighs close to 1,000 pounds. But you are raging and you are furious, and you have the wall to kind of use to lean it up. So as you like angrily lift and slam it up and heal it, its limp knees lock into place. Its eyes roll back open.
Deadlift.
And then I'm going to keep him standing with my hand up against the rock.
Holding him there. Okay, that finishes your turn.
Yeah.
All right. It is now the large Yeti who the rage in the face sits there still tense. It gets back up on one leg, throws its spear to the ground and goes, "Hold! This is done." And unless anyone has any other actions, the combat comes to a close.
I can do a cool thing I didn't get to do. Let me just say.
As the mammoth?
Mammoth can do a trample charge where I can like run up to somebody and like gore them and then stomp on
It's
them.
awesome.
Do it.
It's really cool. No,
Another day.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Being a mammoth is super cool.
Super cool.
So the tension's still high. The massive Yeti gets up on its other foot and kind of glances over its shoulder at you and goes, "You can release me."
I loosen my grasp, but I don't go anywhere yet.
You're still clutching his back?
Yeah.
Still just hanging on the back.
Hanging on the shoulder.
He goes,
Fucked up chimney cricket.
stumbles towards the center of where the net was and kind of looks down towards Dagon and goes, "You're correct." Looks at the other Yeti and kind of calls them over. Do you let them approach?
Sure.
The bigger one goes, "Often, people who come from your end are poachers, not much for conversation. And we've lost a few, so to take the first swipe made the most sense. But I ask you,
What would you do with us now?
We are just going to walk on through. But, and I'm just going to share some food. Please, no sudden movements. And I pull out the jar of boba. And a cloth. Please don't attack, please. Please. I put the cloth down and I take the lid off the jar and I pour like 50 boba out of the jar onto the cloth.
Freezes instantly.
Don't eat more than one of those
Frozen
a
grape
day
melon.
or you will get incontinent. But one a day will do you.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 14.
14? That's not too bad.
You watch as they all kind of stare at you, kind of glare a bit, and the one that's holding on, barely brought back to life by you, kind of limps forward towards it, looks at you, and reaches over and takes like 4 in his hand. Goes,
You're going to have the shits.
I'm bigger. Oh. Nice and filling.
the big one goes,
You let us live.
You're not our quarry.
What is your quarry?
Other people like us.
Happen to see a purple tiefling. Looks kind of like her running around, but purple.
Lavender.
About a day ago. Passing
Yeah.
through the same path, direction you were headed. We decided not to engage. They had strange magic about them.
How do you mean? Well, how could you tell that they had strange magic?
Because they saw us and beckoned us stay at bay and not get involved. And then showed some really, really strange magic.
How many were with them?
Yeah.
5 total.
So hi, Snow here. Can you tell me what the other ones looked like?
I didn't get that good of a look. A lot of them wearing similar bundles as you, though not as fancy. But anyway, will you let us live?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Said
these,
we're not here for you.
Are these smaller ones your family?
No, they're just other members of the community.
What did
It's nice.
what did Dagon say? You said you're a part of a.
You are.
Okay.
You're what folk?
Dagon kind of pets him and goes like,
Yeah, see, there's it's kind of a small community of Yetis around the corner called the Sanctuary, Alawak Sanctuary.
Alawak?
Yeah, only a few folks really pay much mind to it, since it's a bunch of these folks. It's both dangerous to pass by unwarranted, and, well, as you've noticed, they seem to have a keener intellect than the standard beasts we're used to. But,
Oh, it's on the map. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, it says Alawak Sanctuary. Right here.
the large one goes over and looks over your shoulder and goes,
how many know about it?
Oh, no, I believe this is the only copy. So just us.
Are there any other settlements of you all that we should keep an eye out for as we move forward?
kind of sits down now that he realizes kind of the tension's passed. The large one goes, and almost has this weird, unexpected teddy bear-like quality as he's now in the sitting position, kind of tending to his wounds a bit.
It's hard to explain, but we're not like other Yeti.
No, we gathered that as soon as you started speaking common towards us.
But they're already out there that aren't like us either, so I can't assure that all of the kind of ours you may encounter are as cordial. But we like to keep to ourselves unless pressured. We hunt to survive. If you can promise not to cause any trouble or to share this map and knowledge of the sanctuary, we can carry along with you for the day and keep an eye out. Watch your backs as you watch ours.
We're going to be best friends with a bunch of Yeti.
Greatly appreciated. As you can tell, my blue friend is very excited.
Do you need healing? I'm a healer.
Please.
Okay. I use a 3rd level cure wounds.
Wow.
Okay.
Whatever use for us.
Wow, we see where we stand.
Yeah.
I look at it and I go, and I release Caduceus.
I remember everything. I'm just gonna sit and do a quick 10-minute.
Okay.
And anybody who needs Yeti included, anybody who needs
Yeti.
Yeah. The normal Yeti, the smaller ones, there's still a bit of tension, but they eventually calm, especially as healing is being passed out, and eventually one of them kind of pulls out a small, looks like a notebook of some kind and starts writing in it.
Aww.
Some of the others start kind of bandaging a little bit and getting their supplies, start recollecting the net. And they're not much for immediate conversation, but there's not any sort of aggression at this point. It seems the largest one is the most diplomatic.
26 healing points to whoever really needs them.
And 18 points to the big one.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you're going to take
had
that.
The best roll I've ever had for healing.
The one that's writing in the notebook.
Yeah?
Me too.
Which one is that?
That would be the one that was trying to. That was on the other side of the large one. The one that rushed in and was trying to.
There's a little one writing in a notebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I scooch up to the one that's writing in the notebook?
Yeah, as you do, he looks at you and pulls a notebook away.
2 of us. I'm not.
I do call over Jester. It's okay. I take notes too. She draws pictures. It's kind of like her version.
Okay.
What do you do? Do you draw or do you write or?
It's my diary.
We were gonna kill him.
This is
It's one word.
this is kind of like my diary. I'll let you read my last entry if you let me read yours.
I don't really know you that well.
What do you have to lose? I'm an unbiased third party. Who am I
My
going to tell?
privacy.
You know, sometimes if you open up to a stranger, it can actually make you feel
Are
a
you
little bit
pushing
better.
the Yeti?
Yeah, a little bit.
Show me your.
Yeah, let me read your diary, bro.
You may make a persuasion or intimidation check. Your call.
We forgot.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe one is better than the other in this situation.
But it's better for me.
Henry.
They're the same.
Zed, please.
Then your choice.
Persuasion, because I'm not trying to be mean.
I know, but there are different ways to interpret this. How you want it.
Oh, yikes. I rolled a 2.
For a total of
3.
Listen to the dice.
No means no.
the Yeti goes. Oh no! Puts it away. It's just very personal. I hope you understand.
I do.
Okay.
I deeply do. Yeah.
I'm gonna get up now.
Okay.
When I walk over to the larger Yeti and I say, I'm sorry to harp on this, that purple tiefling you mentioned.
Yeah.
What time of day is it anyway? It's like midday?
At this point, I'd say it's a little bit past noon. You guys left pretty early.
You saw them the day prior, yes?
Roughly, yeah.
Was it in the morning, in the evening? We're trying to figure out how far behind.
Yeah. Time.
It was maybe late morning.
Okay.
About a day.
Full
So
day.
they're like one full day ahead of us. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm just gonna go up to the one I killed. Yeah. I was an elephant at the time. I feel really bad about that. I didn't really get that we were backing off.
I'm gonna be honest. I always assumed it'd be a mammoth that took me out. I just didn't figure it would be like not a real one, which is kind of blowing my mind right now.
Would you be willing to accept a gift to help me kind of lift my conscience a little bit?
Sure.
I give him a cellobone and show him how to use it.
Oh, that's right, one of those.
What does it do?
He takes it.
It's the
and,
rave lights.
and it starts glowing, and he starts swinging
Glow
it.
sticks.
And the other Yetis go, "What? That's not fair! That's not." They start running forward. It's like, "No, you gave it to me. I'm the one who died." They're like, "Ooh,
That's not fair.
So it'll go for about an
broke
hour,
the
or you can
idea
just turn it off, like an hour a day, or you can just turn it off when you want.
Books and
But
cats.
it's yours, but you can share it. I'd recommend, let people.
It's in painted.
He reaches out and like palms the top of your head and kind of like messes with your hair and goes, "Thank you."
Thank you for not murdering me when I was tiny. It's okay.
Well, thank you for this.
Hey, there we are.
And he
Wow, okay, that's
yeah, it's his one hand goes around both of your arms.
I feel good about that.
We should keep going though, especially if they have a lead on us.
Yeah.
Right. The big one stands up.
I'm gonna just find some snow and just sort of clean this blade so it's nice and shiny again.
Okay.
Power move.
You're gonna go full golem on us.
That's it. Yeah. I'll send you the details of the curse in a little bit.
The curse.
Can you guys make us like travel even faster through the snow?
Yeah.
Like a shortcut? Yeah, you're right.
There's not much in the way of shortcuts here, but we have very keen eyes at what might be coming upon the horizon before they get to your level. And we know a few hiding spots should things get a little hairy.
Thank you.
Little Harry, I see what you did there.
Good one, Snow. All right. Well, come on, gather your things. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Yay!
And Dagon looks over and goes,
This is real weird.
Thank you.
I mean, usually we just kind of pass and put a hand up and don't talk. I haven't had a lot of interaction with the Eddie directly. This is, you're weird folk.
Well, maybe this will
you.
be the start of a bright future between the two of you.
Probably not.
No, probably not. No.
Probably it.
Nope.
That's too weird for me.
Yeah, I agree.
continues on. You guys progress on for the rest of the day. And with the Yeti's help, we will say for the next day of travel, kind of going through a day and night cycle, they stay camped outside of the tower or of your doorway.
I was going to invite them to dinner, actually.
Can you?
I don't think there is a limit of number of people.
Oh no, because I remember Scanlan fed like almost an entire army.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
lots-
gonna
But the
get in.
size.
Right.
Well, I was going to rearrange the stained glass of the components a little differently to make the door just a little bit wider. I have to.
I was checking to see if there was any like size difference.
Yeah.
Or requirements, but no, it's any creature you designate. So the entryway can shift and adjust.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The stained glass that I took from the temple, I will just widen out the perimeter of the array, and the door is a little bit bigger, big enough for the big man. I'm going to invite you into our home, and there are certain parts of our home that are off limits, but we have lots of food and beds for you. Would you like to come in?
They all look at each other. Certainly.
Oh wait. Don't eat the cats.
Are you allergic to cats, too?
No,
Do you-
they know what a cat.
Do you have cats?
I don't think I've any idea what a cat is.
We'll find out.
Okay, well, just
Bye.
follow our lead and, don't break anything. And
All right.
Dagon's like, if you see something small and furry, they're here to help, not for feeding. Got it?
Gotcha. All right. Wow. This is very weird.
So
I'm a Yeti.
We're fucking. We are out there.
carefully lead
yeah.
them into the tower and just think up. And Caleb starts to float.
They step in, and at first it's like,
It's a lot.
it's a big tower, but with all of them in, it's not as big. It's pretty. They're still like kind of squished in a little bit, and when they think up, It takes a minute for them to kind of gather what you really mean, and then when it does, one of them starts lifting, it goes like, and just starts doing like the uncontrolled space spin, and it's just losing himself. Like,
It's good,
oh
it's
god!
good.
They grab their friend and try and pull him back down like a balloon, and all of a sudden they start going. It's just this mess of uncontrolled Yeti floating.
Just everybody come
Yeah.
up so
This
they
is-
feel at home.
This is full on like early fizzy lifting anxiety, and then eventually they start righting themselves, and they're going, "Oh, this is so cool!" They start pushing off walls.
Weapon of choice.
There's scratch marks on the walls. They're doing it, but it'll be fine.
That's
next
fine.
Day.
It will just recreate. But I'm not taking them past the second floor, the Great Hall. So there are more floors above, but they're not really built out to your specifications. So let's just take a rest here. And once the rest of the 9 are in, I go to the iris that leads to the second floor and say, 2. And the iris goes,
Bless.
and I do the same up. I leave that open for now. And I start going to different double doors and opening them. And there are very large tables on rollers. And I just start pulling them out into the room until there are tables bigger than us and tables our size. And then I go and I pull a rope, and a cat comes running down one of the little aqueduct tracks. And I say, Mitzi, we have guests, big guests, so I need you to make a very robust meal. We probably need, yesterday was vegetarian, we are going to need a lot of meat. So I would like ribs, big ribs, like mammoth-sized ribs, okay? Barbecue sauce, all of that. But we'll also have the mac and cheese from yesterday, as well as the waffles and the pancakes.
That's good.
You may want ale.
Yeah.
Double amounts. And some ale, yeah. Good call.
Travis.
We broke him. Yay. That's all I want in life.
The necrotic stone, we can't leave it alone. The Yetis, we invite them to fucking dinner.
Prime
It's gonna take us
D&D
10
right
episodes
here.
to get to the first excavation site.
Yep.
Is that the episode
And
of My
so-
Dinner with Yeti?
A fantastical Yeti feast transpires in the tower. Strange elements of merriment for just these creatures kind of adjusting to the odd magical space that they've been brought into. The meal seems to fill their bellies in a very comfortable way. Yes?
Can I ask what the big Yeti?
Yeah.
I'll ask all of them what their names are.
The big one goes, I'm Gustav.
Gustav.
And the
By the
others-
time dinner is done, too, there are amber spectral cats hanging off of all of them, doing kitty biscuits on their arms, their shoulders, just nestled in.
They just kind of freeze when it happens. They're just like,
Where do you normally sleep? Like, what's an average night for you?
Well, we have a bunch of large tents and stretched living spaces made of stone and hides.
Yeah?
Yeah. They all look over to Gustav, who goes like, if you ever find yourselves around or near the sanctuary, when we're done walking with you, to say you're a friend of Gustav's.
Appreciate
And say it with weapons away.
Sure.
Your hospitality is, well, majestic, and I only hope that we can maybe offer the same at some point.
Yeah. Excited to experience your way of life.
It's a little more rough and tumble, but it gets by.
Honestly, we're kind of, we're new money, you know? We're kind of new to this lifestyle.
Look at that fucking mini. You're standing on its head. This conversation is happening. Look at that fucking face.
A necrotic dagger into his heart 3 hours ago.
yep.
You know,
I love this game.
Weirdest things
this
happen.
is humanity. This is what this is life, man.
While they're talking and the cats are pulling the tables back to their place, Caleb goes over to another set of double doors, walks in, and using telekinesis pulls like a cable or a rope out and walks all the way across the hallway and opens another double doors and connects it in there. And then he opens another set of double doors and giant white silk tarps are taken out, and he uses telekinesis pieces to pull those tops up over the rope and make like beautiful white tents on this floor. And cats drag out sort of like sleeping bedrolls because I don't want it to be too different than what they're used to be pulled under the tent for them to sleep in. So now they have a bedroom.
That's awesome. That's arranged kind of in the open space. They all quickly pick out their spaces and lay claim to it. As soon as you finish, Gustav goes,
I thank you on all of our behalfs, for both listening to reason in a moment of tension and for being kinder than most folks who wander through here are. So, thank you.
It's a rough world, but when you can find moments of commonality.
Indeed.
he wipes a large chunk of meat from the side of his mouth that's kind of been there for 20 minutes, but you haven't been able to point out. This goes like on the ground. It weighs about half of your body weight, Caleb, and you kind of step back as it impacts.
Oh, sorry.
Quite all right.
Anyway, let's pick up our journey tomorrow. See how far we get before we have to diverge.
If you need it, Caleb can read you a bedtime story.
The one kind of, and it's really the kind of the smallest of the Yeti, the one that had the notebook, goes,
really?
Yeah, I have a copy of Der Zauberlehrling. It is all in Zemnian, but it is very old Zemnian. It's hard to translate. So, and he just starts reading it in its Zemnian.
Within 5 minutes, they're asleep. Soundly and comfortably, and the inner halls of Caleb's arcane tower now reverberate with a chorus of discordant snores that just vibrate the air. The actual glass of the windows sometimes seems to resonate with it at times. It's a very unique sound. It's weirdly beautiful in its primal music, but in your chambers, thankfully, the noise is blocked. But you all have a restful evening in the tower. Unless there's anything else.
By kitty purrs anyway.
There you go. Unless there's anything else you wish to accomplish before the night is over, you all rest well in the tower. In the morning, you set out for your. This would be third. This would be your fourth day of journey, which you do not have to roll on the table because you are being escorted by the Yetis.
Oh, tight!
So it is an auto, clear, non-problematic day. And you guys make your way around the bend of the mountain range on the northern side. As you get to towards the end of the day, you guys have to continue heading kind of in a curved southwestern direction while the Yeti return towards their sanctuary to the northwest. And so there is a moment where you part, and you see as they gather their things, the Yeti look over and Gustav goes,
"Thank you again, mighty Nine."
We know.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, and stay safe.
kind of steps forward and you kind of hug his shin, pats your back.
Oh. All right, come on. Hopefully, we'll get back in time for dinner.
And they all begin to trek their way. And as you kind of make your way southward, the cold gray sky getting slightly more dense with a coming light snow, you watch as the Yeti step off, slowly vanishing over the horizon in the direction of the sanctuary.
They might be too far away, but Caleb remembers and says, "Remember, only one boba a day."
Yeah, they are. They didn't hear that. Not from that distance.
Oh, they'll all die.
But another night journeyed. Let's roll one more time for your final day.
Boy.
It's Talison's turn.
Yeah, I've been doing great.
That one.
Number 18. Number 18.
18. All right.
Who knows?
The weather is clear. And despite the wind and the snowfall, you are allowed safe passage through. Yes. Nice. And as you press on towards this final day of the journey, begin to approach the location marked on your map as A5. The terrain begins to shift from the hilly white horizon to a more snow-covered rocky region that marks the approach of the nearby mountain range and the broken ground that surrounds this section. Odd broken monoliths of stone jut from the ice like something angry punched from beneath the ground. At this point, a voice creeps into your mind, Jester. It's odd, and at first you don't recognize it because it sounds like two voices at once. One of them has this sort of sound, and you recognize it as Kree's. But then over that is another familiar voice, speaking in unison, saying, "Ah, I'm so glad you decided to come. We were somewhat worried I'd scared you off. It would seem curiosity always wins." And that's all you hear. You can respond if you'd like.
Are you pooping?
No, it's not. I would.
It was the drama behind it that made it.
Sold it. You sold it.
I would be so here for it.
Fuck it, that is what I say.
Do it.
Okay.
Own it.
There is no further response. Baller.
Molly just talked to me.
What?
What do you mean?
Molly just talked to me.
And said,
They're waiting for us.
Did they say where?
I think they're here.
Okay.
But it wasn't just him, it was Kree too, I think.
and 3 more.
I just heard 2 voices.
Wow.
And Kree talked to you as well.
Yeah, at the same time, what does that mean?
They've got special powers, maybe?
Are they all one person?
Hive mind?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Or they're just operating on a much weirder and larger level than we've even considered.
Do we have an orb near us right now? How do they know we're here?
I'll cast See Invisibility again with the sword summoned.
Okay. You glance, and roughly about a foot above Jester's head, you see a slightly faint, shimmering beacon of arcane.
Oh yes, they seem to be locked on you again.
Dispel.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
2.
I've got a good wisdom, bitch. I've got a +5 to my wisdom.
Whoa.
Thank you very much.
Clark.
Clark. That's 13.
13.
I rolled super good.
Sorry. Unfortunately, it does not vanish.
Say some false information.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't know that it's not vanished. Is it gone?
Yes,
Oh, good.
you got it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Anyway. Yeah, they know we're here.
Assholes.
Where are we? I mean, it's nighttime? Daytime?
It's this final day's travel before you reach here. You'd get here late afternoon. You have about an hour and a half until dusk. And you're still not entirely. You just see like for the somewhat hilly, snowy landscape you've been traveling with, variations in height. It's been mostly fairly easy to traverse, just skirting around the heavy mountain range. And as you went around to this side, this pocket, this portion of the valley where this is marked on the map, the ground is much more broken, and there are pieces of jagged stone that seem to punch through from the ground beneath. There are heavy valleys at some points, sometimes wide, sometimes very small. But it is a very broken landscape comparison to where you've been.
How do we find, like, a way in or down or through? Dagon? Have you been here?
I've helped folks find their way around here. It's just finding the space always takes a little bit. Hold on. Follow me.
And it begins to carry you guys through the broken spaces here. You can see areas are almost like pits, where parts of the ground almost had small localized sinkholes, and where the snow is built up, there's a sense of like, you're not sure if that's going to be actually solid ground or just a pit that's filled in with snow temporarily. And you precariously follow in Dagon's tracks as he's...
Just a moment. Just so we don't do the work for them again. Is that sphere gone yet?
Yeah, it does not last the entire length of your NC invisibility.
Just making sure we're not showing them the way in.
Yeah, like we did with Oban.
They could be watching us right now, not through a scry.
Or like it's just from a rock somewhere.
Anyone see anything? Want to sweep the horizons? Do a perception check? Any ledges or embankments or anything?
Do a scan. I'll try one.
16.
What'd you roll?
7.
I'll give it a go.
I rolled natural 1, which brings it to 11, but...
Yeah, still natural 1. 16. Okay. Glancing around the vicinity, nothing catches your eye. You just see a bunch of ice gathered in areas where the rock seems to come off at an odd angle. You can see the lengthy icicles and bits of jagged ice that is gathered around some of the embankments and bases. And it's an oddly alien landscape within an alien landscape.
Is it at all like the barbed fields type of thing?
Nowhere near that tall, and it's more just like a very varied and broken ground. The barbed fields was these massive spires, these weird, angled, sometimes hooked spires that defied logic. But as Dagon leads you through, it takes about an hour or so, and the sky begins to get somewhat darker before eventually he goes, all right, this is all looking mighty familiar. It's got to be there. And he points over, and you can see a jagged ice shelf that arches over the mouth of a lightless cavern that descends into darkness below. It would be easy to look past this and not even notice it, but once Dagon points it out, it's hard to not see it. Amongst all the somewhat rough and jagged terrain, there is definitively a cave mouth there, and once you're noticing it, the presence, for some reason, shakes you a bit. This is the excavation site that you've been seeking.
Are there footprints leading into it? Does it look like people have already...
If you want to make an investigation check to look, you can.
I mean, it's investigation. I don't know why I bother. That's a 3 minus 1, so that's a 2.
Okay.
I'm going to...
You need sign of like camping, campfires, anything.
I'd say investigation or survival, either way, if you want to check. What would have been your survival roll on that?
Oh, way higher. Oh, that would have been 8 with...
Right, still not enough,
yeah.
But yeah.
I rolled real bad.
28.
28, okay. What you do find, there are numerous frozen corpses dragged from the excavation site that have been kind of thrown down into certain areas of the surrounding ravine that are just currently covered in frost and ice. Kind of glancing down at the spaces, there's enough snow on them where it looks like they've been there for a while.
Not yesterday.
Not yesterday. You do find fresher footprints leading towards the entryway. I mean, there are numerous signs of footprints. Some appear to be much older, and you only catch elements of them that are left under kind of overhangs as you make your way around where a majority of the harsher weather didn't quite cover their presence. But you do see fresher sets of footprints, a number of them that have made their way to that opening probably in the past 24 hours or so.
These bodies, do they look like the rough and tumble dangerous type or workers?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Some, it's hard to tell. You gather and I'd say you find with that roll 5 different bodies just kind of looking around, some that are just mostly buried and you kind of wipe off the area and find them. You see one that's most of a person. They all appear to have been cut, like they've all been gashed to death. Some sort of battle or assault ended their life.
Gashed.
You see one of them appears to be goblin. You see 2 that are standard humans. One of them looks relatively kind of what you'd expect from somebody who works at a Balin post. You see one looks a little more kind of almost merchant in the way their clothing is presented, though they're wearing a heavy cloak over it, but their whole front of their torso is just stained red, and they are frozen in like a layer of thick ice and snow.
Any items on these people? Magical items, weapons, anything like that?
You can check. Make an investigation.
I'll detect magic, hearing Ford say that.
Okay.
17.
17, good call. A lot of these bodies you'd have, or I'd say some of them you'd have to warm up a bit to try and get through the ice that has gathered upon them over time. They've been here for quite a while. Nothing magical catches your attention, and looking at most of the bodies, aside from what they're wearing and some simple basic like daggers, short swords, one of them has like a short bow over their back, all their money, all their belongings have been taken. 2 of them don't even have boots.
Wow.
Looks like whoever killed them robbed whatever seemed to be of worth.
The fuck takes their boots?
And this opening down into below, is it big? Is it like a little mine shaft? What are we talking?
It's about maybe 12 feet across from side to side and no taller than 8 feet.
I'll check it for traps.
3 people. Wow.
Go for it.
And do I see any markings, any signs, any language, carvings on the wall that look like it's signifying anything?
Or is
No.
it nature at this point?
It's just nature.
Yeah.
27.
27? No traps.
Great.
But as you get closer and following behind Nod, as not signifies that it's not trapped, you do notice that at the edges of the stone of the entrance, where some of the ice itself kind of comes in and seems to be facing in the direction of the opening, you can see elements of the stone are carved, or at least have markings like they've been chiseled and broken. And the ice itself at this place, while there are fresher icicles that fall from it, you see the signs that this has been worked. This has been, you gather, because what you do as an investigator, that this cavern has been uncovered.
Not natural necessarily, but
Right. I mean, it was, the cave itself was natural in its formation, but it was uncovered by digging and removal of ice forcefully, and that's the most you get out of that one.
Well, this is the pits. Our adversaries absolutely know we're coming. They are absolutely waiting for us. They seem to have the ability to look at us at any time they want. We have no element of surprise. This is the pits.
yeah. Yeah.
The best I can think of is to send my cat in and see how long it takes for them to kill him.
We don't know how far down they are.
Correct?
We don't know if they're in there at all.
They've gotta be.
Pretty sure they are.
Well, remember it was 2 Alpha and Alpha, which is far further north than here. They may have been here yesterday and moved on already.
Do I see any footprints that look like they are leading away from here, further north? Like they've been here and then they're gone?
Looking like anyway.
None of the fresher ones.
Huh?
None of the fresher ones.
None of the fresher ones look like they've
I mean,
moved
there's
away.
lots of old, stale ones going in every direction.
Yes.
The freshest ones are...
Inward.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know. Feels like they're still here. So this is an ambush. This is an ambush. What are we doing?
5 on 7? Could be
Yeah,
worse.
but there
lot of
are
thought.
5 that killed really strong.
Snuck into her room
We're 8 now.
unnoticed.
Got Dagon with us.
5 on 8.
I don't mean to. Gesundheit.
Gesund.
Sorry, snuck up on me.
I just want to be clear. I'm a guide. I get you to the location.
So 8 on 7.
I'm not going down there.
Oh,
Makes sense.
such a cool
There.
fighter. But we'll just be careful. We'll send in the cat. I'll
we'll
go
take it
invisible
slow.
and scout ahead.
Yeah.
We'll check our 6. That's a thing that people do.
Actually, your invisible won't work.
Why?
Well,
Yeah.
Molly noticed the scrying orb. which I can do only when I see invisibility. They'll see you.
Yeah.
I can still sneak.
You can.
Should I try to send a message to Molly?
How about you say, "Where are you?" Or clap 3 times.
Yeah. I'm going to try to send a message.
Okay.
Why are you doing this? What do you even want from us? We just miss you. I thought you were our friend. Anyway, we're here.
The Molly voice returns rather rapidly from your statement and says, I don't mean you any harm. I'm just pursuing my interests. And if you have similar interests, well, I'm inviting you to come along. You don't have to.
Does it sound like he's lying?
Make an insight check.
Shifty.
Oh, good. I rolled a 2, so 7.
Hard to gauge through a message spell necessarily. And you're still a little shook by the interaction. You know, hearing that voice again after so long, it still kind of rattles you.
I never asked him what his name is.
What if we join him? What if we take him up on his offer? And join him?
I don't think deceit's going to work on this one, but
I'm not being deceitful at all.
You don't even know what you're joining, though.
No, I don't. I didn't know what I was joining, though, when I got thrust into the Cobalt Soul either, though. Made it work.
What if they're doing evil shit?
They are.
Well, then I don't want to join them.
Well, you join to see what happens, and then at least we're there when shit goes awry. Right?
Pits.
let's be cautious.
Either we walk in and we get ambushed.
We won't get ambushed.
We will get ambushed.
We won't.
Why wouldn't we get ambushed?
Because we're smarter.
I don't
We're
think
expecting
that's
it.
true.
An ambush means that they take you by surprise.
They know so much more. We don't even know realistically why we're here. We're chasing a ghost. They've got the entire upper hand right now.
You're not really selling your point.
How am I not? They've got
Saying, let's
all of,
join.
they're holding all of the cards. Why would we fight that? You can't go up against the house when it's like that. So,
Bo has a small point. We don't even know what it is they want, what they're trying to do or accomplish. It seems like something that we should stop. It feels evil. But Vesteragna is no saint.
whatever that they're doing, that's evil, whatever ritual that they're trying to accomplish, they're not going to accomplish it tonight. They're trying to, they can't. They're going somewhere. They're trying to gather something. They've got this book back from Vesteragna, from the source. Super mad at myself that I didn't think like that he was speaking very literally, that he was taking it from her directly. So he has that piece of the puzzle. Beyond that, we don't know, other than we know that he's here gathering shit for some reason.
I just
And
talked
we're-
the air. Are you getting all this?
I'm sure he is. Are we still being watched?
Yeah, I mean, it's up lasts for an hour, so I can look.
Yeah, no sign of anything around you.
No, we're good.
I say, you're not wrong. They're going to tell us what's going on. I don't think that this necessarily... This doesn't feel like an ambush because they wouldn't be setting us up for this. They'd let us walk in, I guess.
He either thinks he's here because we're competing against him, Or he knows we have no clue what's going on and we're simply chasing him and he is leading us into a trap.
It's also entirely possible he doesn't know why we're chasing him.
He knows enough.
We're going in, right?
We are.
We always decide on the fly.
I also may have a locate creature spell, so we can lock in on Kree.
Even 5 against 7. He snuck into a member of the Cerberus Assembly's room and murdered her. No problem. Someone that we repeatedly said, time and time again, even after she died, that she's a member of the Cerberus Assembly, no one should be worried about her, she can protect herself. We said that after she died. So, whatever we're working with, we don't know what it is. We are following them in blindly. We've done that before. We did it with Oban, and it worked okay in our favor, but we were chasing Yasha. We don't know what we're chasing right now.
These are great points. We have nothing that we can do to solve them, though.
But join them.
How?
Follow where they're going. Just go along for the ride.
How is that different from what we're about to do? We're going down there anyway.
We're not gonna. It's the difference between saying, "Hey, what's up?" and fighting them right now.
That's a fair point.
We either go down. So that's the conversation then.
We try and talk before anything.
I don't think there's any question that we're going in.
No, I'm not debating that. I'm debating what do we do when we find them.
I have no problem listening.
Do our best to defend ourselves and have a conversation.
We just had dinner with fucking Yetis, for Christ's sake. I'm fine listening.
All right. He's gonna watch us as we go down. I think the more amicable we seem, it means we're not resurrecting someone tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I'm not saying we're joining him.
To go in. We've no choice but to go in. He murdered a high-powered government official. Looks like we did. Of course we're going in. Mm-hmm. We have no plan. I am not joining something I don't know what it is. Doesn't change what we're going to do. We are going to go in at a disadvantage.
There's a difference between joining
This is semantics, Beauregard. We're going in.
I'm not debating that we're not going in.
The Eyes of Nine in advance.
I'm not suggesting that we join the Eyes of Nine and slit our wrists and do some sort of ritualistic magic. That's not what I am suggesting. And I know we're going in. I'm only presenting a plan for when we encounter them.
And the plan is that we'll talk first. Fine, let's go.
You can get in the car with someone and see where they're headed without...
Let's take it one step at a time.
I like your optimism.
If the road looks like it's opening up in that direction.
I'm not don't mistake any of this for optimism like I have hope.
I'll start walking towards the entrance.
Okay.
I'm into that.
I just don't want anything to be misconstrued that I am joining in some sort of evil force, but fighting it head on doesn't seem like the point.
I'm already walking after Ford.
All right, cool.
We get it. We get it.
We're on the same page.
Okay. Ford and Caleb enter the cavern.
I'm going to turn and kill you the second you say it.
Anybody else follow after them?
Oh, yeah.
Are we sending Frumpkin ahead? Are we doing anything?
Yeah, I think that's actually fair.
Frumpkin's a good idea.
I feel like me and Asha are standing outside of the cave for a minute.
I mean, they could have killed us too.
Sure.
You know, they didn't come after us.
Yeah.
Not that that means much, but
We don't really have a choice.
let's go.
This is stupid. I place my hand on Ford's shoulder.
Well, one by one, you all step into the beginning entrance of the cavern. As the shadow begins to take you, and you prepare the next length of your journey into the subterranean unknown, on the heels of Molly Mock or whatever he calls himself now, and old friends he carries with him. We'll pick up there next week.
Dungeon crawl.
Deeper we go.
Think about this.
It's always down.
Yep. Got a little time to think on this. And we'll pick up there as you delve into your first excavation, outer excavation of Aor. I'm excited, you guys.
Just 5 more hours, Dad. You got
My stress.
You did it!
It went everywhere.
Wait, you
You did it?
You broke it? You snapped it? Oh no!
His little bow was all over the floor.
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my god.
I'm covered in like little water right in my crotch. I was like,
I'm so proud of you, Travis.
a grenade went off right in my.
That's a good metaphor for germ spread.
There you go. Well,
Well, at least we
on that note, thank you so much for coming along with us. Don't forget, we love you guys very much. And is it Thursday yet? Good night.